Hello, doctors. I am Dr. Donald Ozello of Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am going to be discussing and demonstrating cervical resisted range of motion with the patient in the seated position. Patient is seated in good posture. First thing you want to do is flexion. So I'm going to explain to the patient, I'm going to put my hand right here and I'm going to have you push it forward so that your chin is moving towards the chest. So the first one we're going to do for each range of motion is in the neutral position. Then the second one is in the beginning of the range of motion. And then the third one is at the end or close to the end of the range of motion. So on this one, you are bringing your head down just like this. And I'm just going to be resisting and we're going to hold for a count of 5. Go ahead and resist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, relax. We're going to bend the head backwards slightly. Okay, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, relax. And then flex that chin. And then go ahead and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we also want to ask the patient if they felt any pain or symptoms while they were doing that. Have them point to the exact spot where they felt the pain or symptoms. Have them describe those symptoms and tell you the intensity of those symptoms. Did you feel any pain on any of those?
No.
Okay. Holding it for a count of 5, we not only get to see if there is weakness, but we can see if the patient has endurance. So holding for the count of 5 works very effective for that. The next one that we're going to do is for extension. We're going to do it in a neutral position. Go ahead, you're going to be bending your head backwards so you're looking towards the ceiling. So go ahead and push, and I'm just going to be providing a little bit of resistance. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. We're going to move down. Go ahead and move your head backwards. So you're looking toward the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And then we're going to come closer to the end range and perform again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Any pain or symptoms when we did that one?
No.
Okay. The next one we're going to do is cervical rotation to the left. So I'm going to tell the patient, I'm going to put both hands here, and first of all, we want to make sure we avoid the ears. We don't want to put any pressure on anyone's ears. So I always like to hold above the ears, make sure my palms are not contacting the ears, and also make sure they're not contacting the jaw. So make sure that the patient understands we're going to be going to the left, or he's going to be moving to the left. So sometimes you could just use one hand. It makes it a little bit easier for the patient to understand. So go ahead and turn your head to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, relax. Okay, going to the beginning of the range. Okay, go ahead and turn your head to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then going closer to end range. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Any pain or symptoms with that?
No.
Excellent. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing to the right-hand side. Go ahead and turn your head to the right. Very strong on that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last one is a little bit closer to end range. So go ahead and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And also, while you're doing this test, you want to observe the patient. We want to make sure that they are not moving their neck into flexion or extension. We're trying to test everything with basically doing a rotation in the neutral position. We don't want to have a lateral flexion component, and we don't want to have a flexion or extension component. Now, the last one that we're going to be doing is lateral flexion. So what we're going to do, the first one is starting at the neutral position. Again, we want to avoid contacting the ear and the jaw. So what we're going to be doing, sir, is I just want you to bend your head so your left ear is going towards your left shoulder. Go ahead and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to bend again to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one. Any pain or symptoms on any of those?
No.
Very strong in all 3 positions. And same thing to the right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Cervical resistant range of motion is extremely important. We want to test the patient's strength. This is a great test when we do it in the very beginning of patient care, and then we compare that to when we're doing a re-examination. You may be able to feel some differences. The patient may have a difficult time doing some of these in the very beginning of the care due to pain or muscle hypertonicity. And then after we've treated them for a while and we see the improvement, this is a great test to be able to see that on. Again, cervical resisted range of motion.